Many thanks, Mrs. H, and sorry for the extra intro there. That's not a regular thing, so don't panic. I'm not starting to make them even longer. I put the shelf in because someone asked in the comments in my intro, could I show the shelf, because you can obviously see it in the back there, but it was a bit of a closer look. It just contains brushes, and a couple of shaving scuttles at the bottom, and the vintage aftershave bottles. It does change, you know, about, I move things about, but welcome to Sunday Shave. How are you doing? I hope you're alright, and having a great day so far. What we're going to use today, something I absolutely love. This, I've not used it for a while. I bought this in London, in a little shop opposite Taylor Road, Bond Street, and it's that stuff. F.Trumper, F.Trumper Spanish leather, absolutely stunning shaving cream. I'm going to be using my own brush, PaulHFilms synthetic tuxedo knot. There's a bit, I've probably put a bit too much in actually. There's the cream, the fine bowl, and a stunning little razor. This is the Gillette FatBoy, which has been customized, done up by Delta Echo Razor Works, no longer in business sadly. Like a Cuban cigar colour. I don't know if you can see the red in there, hopefully. Red, and there's a red ring here, if you can see it. Hopefully. Twist to open. I'm using the Personna stainless steel, the Med Prep blade. If you can see, I forgot to show you this. On the bottom there, if it focuses, for hospital use. So that's what that is there. That's second use for that. So we're going to go straight up to number 9 for the first pass. There you go. Yeah, I hope you're okay. Slight overhang to be aware of here. Nicely done. Really nice. Sorry about my hair in this one. I need a haircut, so I've just sort of combed it back a bit. It may look a bit strange maybe, but that's nothing unusual, is it? It looks strange anyway. So we'll start to lather up all Sunday. And we've lost an hour on the time. I think officially 2 AM British time. The clocks went back an hour. So of course we're in spring now. Absolutely stunning this, straight away. Look at this. Starts off looking a bit airy, aerated, foamy, but you just keep going. Don't drop it out the bowl, and it starts to turn into a cream, like a meringue. I was going to say a joke, I'm not going to bother. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. So we'll leave that there for a moment. We'll wet this phase. We've got a good bit to come off. I was going to use a pre-shave, but I am using a pre-shave. Good old Adam's Ale. A hot Adam's Ale water. Right, so here we go. Lather up, look at that. Splayed beautifully. You having a shave today? You doing anything nice? We can do a bit more now in Wales. We can travel anywhere within Wales, which is nice. Mrs H and myself went out yesterday. We did a little bit of filming and went to see family, her side, which was nice. You see? Okay, I'll drain that and we'll heat the Gillette FatBoy. This one is this particular model is a G2, so it's a 1961 second quarter of, and they started, if I'm right, dating them this way with the letter and the number of the quarter of the year it was made in 1951, 10 years previous. So if you were born, this one was made between, is it April, May and June 1961. So if you were born in April, May or June 1961, this would be your birth year razor. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Right, here we go. First pass. F.Trumpers. Spanish leather. Stunning scent. Oh, this blade is beautiful. Just glides through. You can feel the blade or the exposure, but it feels very, what I call it, feels very safe, secure. So you can feel it cutting, you know it's there, but you don't feel any sort of nervousness of it. It's really good. As I've said many times, when things were made with care, with pride, and people had time and all that type of stuff. Yeah. I heard a very interesting thing. I was watching Mark from Friendship Shaving. He was saying that he'd read something or somebody told him, I can't remember now, somebody contacted him I think, and they watch his channel, and they're old Gillette engineers, you know, so the men that worked on these razors, making these razors. Or models like this in the Gillette factory in the UK, I think, and they watch his channel and they think he's one of the nicest channels they like to watch on shaving. And I was thinking to myself, what an honour that is, isn't it? It's nice. So well done, Mark, on that. I think he said it a few weeks ago. So that's nice. That. Yeah, you can't get much more. That's lovely slickness. Something to be very proud of. That. This is beautiful. Well, you can see, can't you? Little effort. It is a shave cream. It's a good brand. Gorgeous scent. It ticks all the boxes. Scent, slickness, easy. I was going to keep that on there. We'll drop this down. Numbers are nice and big on this. We'll go down to number 6, which is a dot in this case. In between, if you can see that. Close it up and across the growth. Here we go. What's your shave of the day then, please? And meal of the day if you're up to it. God, it's a beautiful razor. a very sort of clean, very clean scent, very like a classic, clean, leathery scent. Do you know what I'm doing for a meal today? If you watched my hot and spicy last night, you'll say yes, I know, if you remember. But I'm having a roast chicken, but it's been prepared, the chicken. It's in a bag, but and a tray you roasted it. I'm not sure if I should roast it in the bag. I'll have to check, because some you do, some you don't. You take it out to the last minute to crisp it up on the skin. That's lovely. It's like a rotisserie prepared. So it's something like you'd get that's cooked, you know, in the supermarket over a rotisserie or in a butcher shop, whatever. And they have that sort of like a coating on them, and they're gorgeous, very Moorish. So it's one of those. I'm cooking the chicken, and there'll be enough for sandwiches and something I like to do with roast chicken, if there's any left. Two four-feeted friends here will have a couple of them, a couple of bits. And what I'll do with it, sometimes I'll make a sandwich in the evening with some sort of lettuce, tomatoes, stuff like that. And or even sometimes I'll make some chips or fries, as you may call them, and have we'll leave it on setting 6 for Against the Growth. Blade performing beautifully. Everything's going well so far. So I have sort of chicken and chips as a meal. I sometimes curry it, but I'm not sure if I'll do that with this, because it's, as I say, it's got some sort of coating on it, like a rotisserie prepared, it's called. I thought I haven't done a roast chicken for a while, and it was something different I've not tried before. But the Sunday dinner is going to be, I'm going to steam some potatoes. Wow, this is nice. And when they're done, I'll put them in a bowl and mash them with some sea salt, pepper and butter. And maybe, as a treat, a bit of cream, because I've got some left, which is right actually to finish in that, yeah. And then I've got some marrow fat peas, carrots, and you've guessed this, lascientos of gravy. You know, when you shave with these old Gillettes, it may sound silly, but you can, how can I put it? You can feel the passion that went into making it. You know, it wasn't just made, oh, that'll do. You know, it was, people worked on them and made them, and, you know, it had to be right, and it's a different times, aren't they? Can you hear the, you may hear the television downstairs, because she who must be obeyed is watching something, I think. Wow, slickness is beyond belief. And scent strength, it's not it's like a mid standard in scent strength, but you can smell it's nice. It fills the bathroom, but it won't last long. Like some soaps will linger, you can come in an hour later, you think, I know you've shaved with, but this is here now, but in about an hour it will have gone. But it's lovely. 3, 2, 1, pickup time, baby. Yeah, pickup time. Oh, let's go on, have a sniff through that. That is nice. Let me get some more of that. Here we go. We'll keep it on 6 for pickup time, baby. Oh, it's a lovely sound. Listen to that. That thump then was Millie. Jumping down from somewhere she shouldn't be, probably. So you can hear, I wonder if she hasn't scratched at the door. I think Alice has retired from the Pavarotti now since Millie's been here. She doesn't, I don't know if she's embarrassed to sing, but if you like Imperial leather soap, if you can get it, if you know what that is, you'd love this scent. It's not Imperial leather, but it's down the same street, if that makes sense. Wow. I mean, this amount of shaving like this is a big no-no for some people, but it's a big yes for me, I'm afraid. That is lovely. Right, we're going to cold water rinse and keep the face wet because we're using alum today. Wow. Keep the face wet. Sometimes you get a bit of feedback as the old, as a bit of a sting, but there's nothing today. And it's a good one for, you'll hear, if you've missed anyway, you'll hear it rasping against. But if you'd had a close shave, it should be quite quiet and smooth. That's lovely. Okay, so while that does its thing, we'll just go over quickly what we've used so far. So we've used the G2, which is the 1961 second quarter, which happens to be April, May and June. This particular razor was made. As I say, it's been revamped. It was sent to me like this. I didn't have it done by them. It was done, the chap that sent me this and the slim adjustable, very kindly, and he'd had them done. And they're beautiful. I absolutely love them. So I'm lucky enough to have this and the original version, Gillette FatBoy, so beautiful. And the Personna medical blade, absolutely stunning. We've used we've used the PaulHFilms DS Cosmetic Tuxedo Knot Brush, the fine lather ball, and the F.Trumper Spanish leather. Somebody told me off once, why don't you pronounce his name as it should be? What does he say? George or something. I pronounce it as he has it on here. Geo. He wants to be known as Geo F.Trumper, so Geo it is. Thank you. Geo F.Trumper. Spanish leather, fantastic. easy to lather, lasts, there's no dissipation, excellent slickness, which gets better as you use it. Even when there's nothing there, there's enough slickness, as you've seen on the pickups, and a gorgeous scent. We've used alum now, which I can now rinse off as it's done its thing. Cold water again. And then we can dry off. These are simple and elegant, I call them today. Oh, this is lovely. Sorry if I go on in these videos waffling on. As I say, I feel very comfortable. I enjoy filming these, and I love your company, so it's like being with friends, really. So that tells you don't come out with me anyway, because I'll just go on and on. Well, I wouldn't really, but anyway, never mind that. We're going to now use this beautiful stuff, still available in Australia. This we can't get it here, and that is Cousins Imperial Leather #1 original classic aftershave fragrance from us. Gorgeous stuff. So that comes in the that's the box it comes in, see. Oh yeah, come on. I have to check if, oh come on, I hope you sat up to smell that. To check if these do it aftershave for this. Can't remember. Oh man, that takes you back. Whew. Happy scent, see? Happy scent. And then I don't want any fragrance in this, so I'm just using a standard Tesco supermarket over here. Sensitive body lotion, which I think it's yeah, it's on the bottom there. Fragrance free. So we're going to use a bit of that. Get it out. Don't use a lot, sort of thumbnail size. Warm it up. Oh, that's it. I can still smell it. Happy as a Larry. Happy as Larry. And that is it. Close, smooth, gorgeous. Not me, the shave. Absolutely stunning. So that is it. I'll leave you to it. Many thanks again for the company, for the chat, and for your comments, and for the time it takes in watching these videos twice a week. I really appreciate it, and hope you stay healthy, happy, and having some good shaves. And I'll see you on Wednesday now again. Whew, weeks are going, for the midweek shave. So all the best. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye bye. Nearly said something else then.